Welcome to a journey into the heart of what makes life truly exciting, memorable, and fulfilling. We're diving into a concept that resonates deeply with anyone who's ever felt the rush of taking a chance, the thrill of going beyond their comfort zone, and the satisfaction of overcoming doubt. Life, they say, is a story, and every story worth telling has risk. Without risk, there's no adventure, no growth, and no defining moments. So today, we're exploring what it really means to embrace risk as a part of life, to understand how it shapes us, and to see why, without risk, there's no story. Think about any story that's ever inspired you. A story of triumph, resilience, courage, or transformation. At the core of every one of these stories is risk. People who have taken the road less traveled, who have stepped into the unknown, or who have dared to pursue their dreams despite the odds are the people who fill our history books, who spark revolutions, and who inspire generations. These are the people who chose to risk comfort for purpose, security for freedom, and the familiar for the extraordinary. This isn't just about grand, life-changing events, but about the everyday moments when we decide to take a leap of faith. No matter how small, risk is often seen as something to be avoided. Society tends to prize stability, predictability, and safety. We're conditioned from a young age to be careful, to stick to the tried and true, to avoid failure and setbacks. But if you look closer, you'll see that risk is an essential part of growth. Every new step, every decision to change, every pursuit of a dream requires stepping out of what's comfortable and safe. It's in those moments of uncertainty that we learn who we are, that we discover strengths we didn't know we had, and that we write the most unforgettable chapters of our lives. When you choose to take risks, you're telling yourself and the world that you're ready to live a life that's true to you, not just the life others expect you to live. Risk means daring to be yourself, daring to follow your heart, daring to break away from what everyone else is doing. It's not about being reckless, it's about being courageous. It's about understanding that playing it safe might keep you comfortable, but it won't help you reach your potential. Risk teaches us that failure is not the end but a stepping stone, a lesson, and a chance to improve. Every time we take a risk, we learn, we adapt, and we grow stronger. Risk also brings clarity. When we risk something, we reveal what matters most to us. Whether it's taking a chance on a new job, moving to a new city, or opening up to someone, risk forces us to prioritize, to think about what we truly want, and to make choices that align with our values and goals. Through risk, we learn to differentiate between what's essential and what's not. We learn that it's okay to let go of things that don't serve us and to hold tight to the things that do. In this way, risk becomes a tool for self-discovery, helping us define our identity and our path. There's also a profound joy in risk, in feeling alive, in embracing the unknown. Taking risks reminds us of the freedom we have to choose, to create, and to shape our lives. Without risk, our days can feel monotonous, predictable, and unfulfilling. But with risk, life becomes an adventure. Each day holds the potential for something new, for growth, for connection, and for possibility. This doesn't mean that taking risks is always easy or that it guarantees success. There will be challenges, setbacks, and moments of doubt. But in the end, these struggles are what make the journey worthwhile. They're the moments that define us, that show us what we're capable of, and that give our lives depth and meaning. Imagine a life without risk, a life where everything goes as planned, where there's no change, no surprises, no failures. It might sound peaceful, but in reality, it would be a life without growth, without excitement, without stories worth telling. Risk gives us the courage to dream, to innovate, to push boundaries, and to challenge ourselves. It's the force that drives humanity forward, that sparks creativity, and that fuels progress. Without risk, we would still be living in caves, afraid of the unknown. It's risk that pushed explorers to discover new lands, scientists to challenge the status quo, and entrepreneurs to revolutionize industries. In our own lives, it's risk that propels us forward, that opens doors, and that leads us to moments of discovery and triumph. Taking risks doesn't mean we won't face fear or doubt. In fact, fear is often a sign that we're on the right track, that we're stepping into something new and challenging. But instead of letting fear stop us, we can learn to embrace it as a companion on our journey. Fear shows us what matters, it shows us where we have the potential to grow, and it reminds us that we're alive. When we learn to face our fears, to push through them, and to take action anyway, we become unstoppable. We realize that we're capable of so much more than we thought, and we gain the confidence to keep moving forward. Risk also teaches us resilience. When we take risks, we won't always succeed, and that's okay. Failure is a part of the journey, a part of the learning process. Every setback, every challenge, and every obstacle is an opportunity to grow stronger, to learn, and to become more adaptable. Resilience is the ability to bounce back, to keep going even when things don't go as planned. It's a skill that only comes from experience, from facing challenges, and from daring to try again. The more risks we take, the more resilient we become, and the more prepared we are to handle whatever life throws our way. To the end of the day, a life without risk is a life half-lived. It's the risks we take that shape us, that make us who we are, and that fill our lives with meaning and purpose. Risk is the heartbeat of adventure, the spark of innovation, and the foundation of every great story. So, embrace risk, lean into it, and see it as a chance to create something extraordinary. Because without risk, there is no story, and your story deserves to be told.